Denise here, and I'm coming to you today on this Monday from my mom's place in Utah. So I came over to Utah to check in with mom and bring my daughter to a dentist appointment. I know, long story. Anyway, welcome. Glad that you are here with me today on this beautiful Monday. Hopefully, it's beautiful, whatever part of the world you are in. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are. Glad that you came here and created this opportunity to be here with me live on Facebook. Welcome to week 3 of the Ripple Effect Challenge. We are in week 3. Week 1 was the surface tension. So this is the ripple effect. The surface tension. The surface tension being presence and awareness. Week 2, we went into the undertow, our nervous system and how we regulate. And today we are on week 3, and week 3 is about finding your current, your boundaries, your voice. So welcome. However you found me on this live today, I am glad that you are here. For those joining the first time or seeing this live around the Ripple Challenge the first time, I'm Denise Openshaw, founder of Lead the Change. And Lead the Change is a mindfulness movement built to meet you exactly where you are and support you toward where you want to grow and go. We have lots of beautiful opportunities, and this is one way for you to experience what it is that we share. I'm just going to put out there that every Monday, so you're getting to see these lives, and also every Monday we have what we call our Monday mindful morning mindful Mondays. There we go. Whatever it is, it's really awesome. It's MMM, and I'm having this brain freeze right now, and it's on Mondays, and it's in the morning, and it's about mindfulness. And the beautiful thing is in this space every Monday we offer a new theme, and we get to discuss this theme together. And it's Motivation Mindset Monday. There we go. That is the name of the call. Motivation Mindset Monday. And it's at noon Eastern time every Monday, minus our holidays. And I invite you to come check those out too. Great calls. Today's theme was around what lights us up. What lights us up and sometimes causes us to dim our light. Great conversation around that topic today. And so the challenge is one way that you're getting to experience us, and then also we have those Monday calls. So we invite everyone to come. I can make sure that we drop the information here for you. So going back to this week's theme, finding your current, creating boundaries. Some people prefer the word parameters or whatever, because boundary seems like it's a wall. Whatever it is that it is yours, it's understanding and knowing what it is that you want and need from other people in order to operate in your best self. And also using your voice in a way that creates a win-win, that creates an opportunity for you to express yourself and the other person also to hear. There's definitely, in relationship with other people, we get to learn how to use our voices so we feel the freedom to express ourselves fully, and also so that we get to shift and what we call style flex so that they can hear what it is that we're wanting to share. So both ends, and it's really powerful. So one of the things that I have brought forward as a tool, and I'll remind you again because it is one of the most powerful things, tools that I can give you in creating mindfulness and really creating this regulation in your nervous system and being able to speak, right? So we get to ground ourselves in order to then use our voices in a responsible way. And it is simply pause, notice, and then choose. Choose what it is you want to say. Choose what it is that you're truly trying to communicate. Pausing, taking a breath is a really powerful thing to do in that moment. Grounding your nervous system, fastest way to do that, we call a perfect breath. It's about 5.5 seconds in, and then holding for 5.5 seconds, and exhaling for 5.5 seconds. It's a perfect breath. Some people like box breathing. It's the 4, 4, 4, 4, whatever it is that works for you. Find some kind of breath and pattern. There's 611, there's 711, 6-8, whatever supports you and your nervous system. I encourage you to find something that works for you to ground you, to bring you back online with mind and heart together. And I want to thank everyone who has practiced this tool and given us input and feedback on these tools, particularly this one, the tool that we offer at Lead to Change in our trainings. And for those of you who took an opportunity this last week to pause, notice, and choose, I acknowledge you for that. The pause you took, even if it was just a moment, that's the work you're already living. It's living in you, pausing, breathing, noticing, and then making a conscious choice versus us operating from that undertow or those unconscious patterns that do emerge and come forward often. So we are in week 3. This is the theme for this week. I'll share this theme a little bit deeper here in this live, and then you'll have opportunities to learn more about this theme in our posts on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursday, I have dinner with Donnie's Ask Me Anything. So we'll make sure down below here that you have a space you can go to ask questions, because I love answering the questions that you have. And this is a really powerful topic around boundaries and authentic voice. So please drop your questions. If you want, just drop those questions here too, right here in Facebook. That would be awesome. So I want to name something specifically for this challenge. We're running this for our current leadership refresher graduates, and those who are currently in our leadership refresher, and we opened it up to everyone because there's so much value in these topics and really learning to live with intention in every part of our lives, personally and professionally. So it's not just for those who are curious about mindfulness or intentional living. It's also for those who are curious about what in the world are you doing that Lead to Change. So come check it out. Come check it out. Be engaged in these messages and chats here in our Facebook. In my personal Facebook, we also have a Lead to Change Facebook page and group. So definitely check that out. We just started an Instagram account. Yay. So specifically for Lead to Change. And come check it out, because honestly the best way to know what it is that we're creating is come and experience it for yourself. Come play with us. Continue on the journey of this challenge, or if you're brand new to the challenge, jump in. Right where we're at, you can go back and watch the other videos and see the other posts. So I invite you to jump in. Each week through this challenge, we're exploring a different theme and expanding upon that and expanding you in who you are and how you're showing up for yourself and the people around you, for the vision you're carrying for your own life and the world that you want to help build, the world that you want to create transformation and positive impact in. So this week is the exploration of finding your boundaries, your voice. You know, for the most part, what your boundary is that you want to hold. You know when someone crosses that boundary because it sets your nervous system off. It activates something in you. And you could probably say it out loud right now, what boundaries you have. And still in the actual moment when the actual person is in the conversation with you, it can slip right through your fingers. And you forget where that boundary is. So this week we're looking at why and what it takes to hold your own in your own current instead of getting pulled into someone else's. Holding yourself in your space without allowing people to pull you into their energy, into their currents, whatever's happening. I'd often say to my kids when they were younger, your lack of honey does not constitute a nervous system on my part. And so that's the boundary I had, right? So it's the same thing as I don't want to be pulled into someone else's energy, someone else's drama, someone else's whatever, because I get to hold my vision and my space in my life that I'm creating is around that. Staying focused on the vision that I'm creating in my life. So this is exactly what it is that we're talking about, is this looking at why and what it takes to hold your own current instead of allowing yourself to be pulled into other people's. This is exactly the terrain that we walk with our Leadership Refresher graduates, the real-time work of holding a boundary under pressure. Not just naming one in theory, but really like integrating it into our lives. And when that happens, what is happening for me in my body? What's happening? What's being communicated? And how do I pause consciously? Pause. Notice what is happening and then make a conscious choice to move forward from that moment. This is real time work of holding that and being in that, choosing it, my vision over and over again. Internally navigating myself versus allowing all of the external things to navigate my life, but choosing to live my life and my vision and my intention. So here's what this week looks like. Again, Tuesday and Wednesday, you'll see the same theme in post right here on my social media. And then Thursday is the Ask Me Anything, and Friday is an opportunity for practice and integration. So before we move on to today's practice, I invite you, before we move out of this space, right? So take one more breath with me at this moment in time before we jump off here of this live. So go ahead and breathing in, holding, and exhaling. So again, thank you for being here at this time with me, or maybe watching the recording. I love your comments below. Hello, Marty. Hello. And I would love to hear anything that's coming up for you and what you're experiencing as you're practicing some of these things that we've been talking about in our Ripple Effect Challenge, particularly on the theme of our boundaries and voice. So please share below. I will make sure that you have how to submit questions for the Ask Me Anything, and also to join in the challenge itself. So until I see you again, or I'm on here again with you, have a wonderful week. And I'm practicing that pause, notice, choose. Continue to practice that, and also being aware of what it is that you want to have in any given moment, your boundary, your why, like your vision and purpose, so that you do not get sucked up into other people's stuff. Using your authentic voice. This is an opportunity to be consciously aware of practicing that this week. And please come back and share how that's working for you. All right, take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day.